Grace and peace, family. Grace and peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. My hotel. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm your sister with the curly braids. My name is Vicky Dillon, and I'm pleased to be a contributor here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network. Y'all know what it is. Can you say it with me? For those that know, you know, say it with me. The network for melanated people just like you. Welcome to today's very brief war briefing. I have an interview that I'm getting ready to do with a powerful platform. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard to find out about when that's going to be released. I'm so excited. I was on another big platform not too long ago, and the response has been absolutely amazing when I was on Black Channel. So I'm going the other day with the legendary Professor Griff and our brother Red Pill, as well as of course our brother who owns the channel, brother Rich. So it was so wonderful, and it was an amazing time, family. So stay tuned for that. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Family, on the count of three, this is our housekeeping that we do. On the count of three, for those of you that haven't, I want you to hit that thumbs up button, and I want you to share this broadcast. At the bottom of your screen, there should be a share button, and you can copy the share button and paste it on your social media platforms. You can email it to other people, and you can text it to other people, but you want to let everybody that you know that Vicky Dillard is live and direct. Are you ready? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Share. Now, if you don't know why, I ask you all to do that on a regular basis, because you all help to make it more likely that other folks will know that we're here. Thank you, Mr. Hotel, saying you look amazing. Thank you. You all say the sweetest things. I appreciate that. But you make it more likely that other folks will know that we're here. So that's the reason why we ask that you give us a big thumbs up, that you share this broadcast. Big shout out to our moderators in the digital building. As you all know, my schedule has been different for the past few months because of scheduling an appointment. So I thank you so much for your patience, for rocking and riding with me until I get back to a consistent schedule. But at least I'm able to come to you and still give you good content, even if it's for a brief moment. So I always believe at the right time, the right people will hear this broadcast. Hi, and shalom to you as well, beloved, or shalom. Thank you, beloved. Thank you so very much. Now let's get right on into today's broadcast. Let me tell you what we're going to talk about first. Without further ado, I literally just posted this, and seconds ago, and watch this. This is what I just posted when I went live. Like I said, I just trust that y'all gonna come in even if I don't post. But this is what I just put up on Instagram just now. Can you all see that? The lighting is kind of funky. I'll read it to you, but can you see that? It says, Kamala Harris is furious that Colin Powell's family told the truth about his passing. Now, I pose that as a question. Somebody talk black to me. Vicky, why did you pose that as a question? Just because I'm a judicious person. That's why I talk black to me. I'm an intelligent black woman. That's why I posed it as a question. Yes, I did. I want to invite my Instagram family to come on over real quick. let me get ready to invite my Instagram family. While I'm doing that, everybody, I want you to keep slamming that thumbs up button, that share button. Come on in. Give us a big thumbs up, share. Now, listen, I'm asking the question today, is Kamala Harris furious that Colin Powell's family is telling the truth about his passing? Now, I'm getting ready to get into a very brief war briefing here on FlyNewBeanQueenTV.com. By the way, shout out to those of you that might be watching us here live or watching us stream on another platform. I'm so happy and grateful that the Vicky Show is being seeded all over the planet on different platforms. So wherever you're watching us on right now, we thank you so much for tuning in. You are my bliss. I bow to you, beloved family. Please thumbs up, share, comment, and like this broadcast. Don't keep us to yourself. Thank you, beautiful, who said I was pretty in pink. So family, I want you to listen to this. I'm asking this question because I'm going to play you a brief clip. Now, Kamala, in an emergency style, quickly comments on Colin Powell's death. And by the way, family, we're very cautious here on the Vicky Show. We respect these different platforms and the different rules that are associated with the places and spaces we're on. So I use alternative words for the you know what. So I want to be clear. Some folks probably don't like the fact, why doesn't Vicky get more into detail about the Jews? Why doesn't she talk about more of those things? Because I'm on a platform. I'm on different platforms, and there are different rules and policies. And my goal is to prevent us, or to at the very least mitigate us being unnecessarily targeted. So I use word variations, but I'll talk about it even less now. And I'm talking about the underlying principles that's even bigger than the you know what. Talk black to me. So I want you to be wise in the comment section. On my personal Instagram page of Vicky X Dillard, where some of you are watching me now, I had several people on there thinking that I made a spelling error when I used the word vacation. Then I had a brother that was so ugly and nasty, the way he said it, you know, I had to invite him to a certain little party, which I did. But I also used his comment to make a point to other people that think that I misspelled the word, you know what, starting with the V. No slowness, talk black to me. If you follow Vicky, and if you follow Intelligent Black Society from the new Black media, you'll understand that we have been targeted even before this global plague. You will understand that we are careful in how we move. Talk black to me. And for those of you, and this is one of the things that I'm learning real quick, I'm realizing that I'm getting a lot of backlash from Black people because some of you are mad because you done already drank the juice. So you got to come up with whatever it is that you come up with to shut us down from giving our own educated, somebody say educated, our own intelligent commentary. I'm realizing more and more and more, and of course the Spirit had to reveal this to me, you know that you already did what you did. So you're trying to find any and everything to run your big fat mouth. Nobody in their right mind concerning this topic or any other ever defends the greatest white supremacist nation and government that's ever lived. Slowness. The only thing we're slow to is to believe a liar. God, today. Coming over here asking me dumb questions. Come here, Instagram. Come here, Instagram. Let me give you some sugar. Mwah. I love you. I'm saying this in all love. Fly New Bean Queen TV. Mwah. I'm saying this in all love. What am I saying? When you hear me talk and ask questions about the U.S. government, you better go sit your funny looking self down and just say amen, ashe, amen, so it is, so mote it be. Talk black to me. That's right. Okay. Even when you don't know all the details, have you lost your mind? You gonna question me over some white or Black looking white people on corporate white media? Have you lost your unintelligent turtle like mine, Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ruckus? I've been breaking all kinds of news since I've been on these different large platforms. Let me tell you something. I tell you to go to cdc.gov and do your research. We don't do conspiracy theory over here. Over here on the Vicky Show and the platforms I own, we don't prevent you from getting your information slowness. But then we tell you to go to noi.org and look at the two-part series called Beyond Tuskegee. We tell you to be intelligent. Now, which side is censoring people for giving their opinions based on fact? Which side is censoring others, people with degrees, other scientists, other doctors, other experts in the field? Now, which side is doing the censoring? Not us, slowness. I said, not us, slowness. What you look like, knucklehead? Coming to talk about, they never said that so-and-so won't stop you from getting it. Slowness, you must be new. They changed the narrative. I'm the watchwoman. I've been looking at this thing since it went off. They did change the narrative. You just now catching up. So behind schedule. Put some totals in the chat. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. The questions tell me what level you on. God, today. Now, I know I got some new followers and stuff. I'm not talking about my new people that's for real new to the game. But there are some of you that are willfully ignorant. And then you want to come in the comment section and you want me to give you a long dissertation in a matter of 2 minutes because you're intellectually lazy and you are desperate to keep believing Zaddy and your Miss Ann. When Mama Black Dealer tells you something, you better pretend it's true, whether you know the details or not, when it comes to the white man and the racist white woman slowness. What you doing questioning me? They never said who they. They who crucified your mama and your daddy. They who sodomized your daddy and raped your mama. They who destroyed your family. They who stole you. They who stole your labor. They who been lying on us, disrespecting us, imprisoning us, killing us. Shut your big fat. I'm sorry, Instagram. I got the screen shaking. What you look like. One knucklehead gonna tell me, you seem biased, Vicky. Yes, beloved. I'm biased for truth, slowness. The only reason you all are caping is because some of you done already did what you did. It's Dr. F you need to be checking and asking him, why does he keep changing the goalpost? It's them you need to ask, why was it 1, now it's 2, now it's 3. Now some of y'all talking about every single year. Slowness, come have a seat. It's you that needs to ask them, why is it that their congresspersons who are supposed to be representatives of the people in a so-called republic and a so-called democracy, why are your congresspeople exempt from taking it? What you need to ask yourself, slowness, who is the biggest lobby in DC? Big Pharma? Who paid for the multiple juices? Your taxpayer dollars. Who has legal protections in case something goes wrong that nobody else has? I'm going to have to say it again. Who has legal protections that nobody else has? Slowness. Slowness. Come on my page asking me, you better take what I say is true and sit your funny looking self down. Questioning me because you done heard something on CNN and MSNBC. Done lost your mind. May Colin Powell rest in peace. And I'm not going to get into great detail about the fact that he's the one, the black face, that used his high-level status in government and the military to justify them engaging in a legal war. Didn't the United States of America lie to you about a war that was responsible for using trillions of dollars of your taxpayer dollars and hundreds of thousands of lives, blood shed on both sides of the war because America lied? The media helped America lie, slowness. And you're going to sit here and question me. You seem biased. I said I'm biased for truth, slowness. I ain't got time for this. Get off of my page. I don't do misinformation on the other side. Plus, I told you I'm happy to help you, but you're finna get ready to go back and look at my body of work on social media because you knew. You got homework. Go to Africa Diaspora News Channel, look at my stuff. Go to Fly Nubian Queen, look at my stuff. Your Black World, look at my stuff. Go to Fly Nubian Facebook and look at my stuff. I don't know the other ones. But your intellectually, willfully lazy self, you want me to do all the work and answer your questions to make you feel better in the comment section because you already know that you done did what you did. You done already did it. You already did it. That's why you mad at us, because other information is coming out and you mad at us. You got to find some justification to stop it. Come on now. Why are police officers refusing? Why are other doctors that are in the traditional forms of medicine? Why are nurses and practitioners and others filing lawsuits against the authoritarian Democrats' mandate slowness? Don't go any further than those questions. Notice, y'all get mad at me because, Vicki, why don't you go deep into this stuff? I have to be wise, family. I'm working with different networks. And even though you all know I follow the rules, I cross my T and dot my I's, they still look for ways to do stuff. So I don't even get into the detail about the ingredients in those juices. I'm trying to get you to see things that we have a problem with, like, why is Big Pharma the #1 lobby? Why is it that Congress aren't mandated to take it? Isn't mandated to take it? Why is it that the biggest makers of these things are exempt by law in case something goes wrong? So if we're to believe that these things are safe, and let's just say they might be, you would ease the hesitancy amongst our people if we were able to legally hold you accountable just in case. What's wrong with you, slowness? You don't have no problem with those things? Go sit your funny looking self down. There's much more that I can't say now, but mark your calendars. I got something coming before the end of the year. But let me tell you something. That's not the only thing that your government might be keeping from you. One of the other things, separate from this global plague, is the power of the Black man and woman's DNA cells. For those of you who are not magical or spiritual, this isn't for you. I didn't say religious. I said magical or spiritual. I had a divine encounter with a supernatural messenger. That messenger gave me some information related to a code. I was given more information over the past few months about more specifics of what that code was. And it has to do with you Black man and you Black woman, and by extension, other folks in the world, the power that's in your sacred royal bloodline. More than the information, more than the message that I'm supposed to give you, more than the message, I'm supposed to activate you. If that's for you, I want you to sign up at onpurposewithvicky.com. It's this Sunday. You only have a few days, because I'm not even going to send the link out until 24 to 48 hours. You are not able to record. There are going to be specific instructions where if you go to the website at onpurposewithvicky.com, just click the menu button, and then you'll see purchase store. You can purchase the link there. There are specific instructions that you have to have, because this is a serious space. And I might cut it off in a few days, because we're not even sending the link out until 24 to 48 hours before Sunday. So if you want to get in, this is not for everybody. If it's not for you, you can just close your mouth. Somebody had the nerve to message me about some other beautiful practitioner who I've never, ever, 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 ever heard of before. And they had the nerve to say, well, this person has been teaching this stuff already, Vicki, and they're teaching it for free. Then you need to go to them and get it for free. You ought to be thanking God that they're giving it to you for free. Does anybody care that Vicki's been doing what she's been doing for years for free, Monday through Friday? I had a beautiful supporter tell me, she said, Vicki, you give us so much knowledge. She said, you give us stuff that therapists, she said, people pay big money for therapists, psychiatrists, and motivational speakers. And she said, you give us all of that for free. Then I let some of you join our club, Vicki.com, on Wednesdays for $1. $1, that's free. And then those that did that got free 2-hour intensives for all of my special webinars. See, when you are a spiritual thief, when you're unwilling to invest in your own self, that's your problem, baby. Money is a spirit. Money is an energy. And if this is not something that you want to do, you don't have to come. Somebody say this is for grown-ups that want to come. Tell somebody this ain't no mandate. God, today, Vicki is not the Biden administration. Vicki is not imposing mandates. This is for people that want to come. And as I teach, if you want cheap, if you do give cheap, you get cheap magic. If you do cheap magic, you get cheap results. The biggest thing I'm going to do, I know I'm not as professional as some of your other professional practitioners. I know I haven't gone through all of their certifications in schools, but the thing that certifies me is my results, the lives and wonders, the signs and wonders that follow my work. This is bigger than me. This is information I'm sharing with you that I was told to give. But more than the information, I was given a particular formula to activate you. And this code has everything to do with Black folks building new empires, bringing new worlds into existences, healing you on a cellular level, as well as seeing results in your life. That's what this is about. If that's you, go to onpurposewithvicky.com, register today. You only got a few days. It's already Tuesday. I'm going to be cutting it off soon. Folks have been messaging me saying all kind of stuff, family. If you can't afford it right now, beloved, it may not be your time to manifest. I give you so much content. I have so much stuff free available to you that I've done for so long. Who knows what I might do later on? But right now, I'm not even going to have it up for replay, except for the people that purchase it for only a week after the fact. And I'm only doing it because some of my good supporters are either out of town traveling. So they're going to purchase it, and I'm going to allow them to look at it only for a few days after Sunday, October 24th. That's how serious this is. So no, I don't just let stuff go because I want the numbers to be big. I do what spirit tells me to do. And if I cut it off like I cut off my last product, my keys, some of y'all mad about that. It's not just about money for me. I have spiritual integrity when it comes down to spiritual work. I'm held to account based on the information and stuff that I'm sharing with you. So if that's for you, go to onpurposewithvicky.com. Don't keep it to yourself. Tell your auntie, tell your uncles, tell your coworkers, tell folks that are in your social groups. Let them know this is for them. If you are looking for an extraordinary shift and insight, like ain't nobody else giving it. Why, Vicky? Because of my energy is what sets me apart. You don't need to compare me to nobody, baby. It's my energy, baby. I focus on my assignment. I stay in my lane, and I deal with my tribe, those that I energetically connect with. If that's you, go to onpurposewithvicky.com, hit the menu button. The menu button is where you see all the lines, and then click on purchase store, and you'll see the link there. Your confirmation number that you get when you pay is your ticket. It's your seat. You're not going to get no email confirmation. Your confirmation number is your confirmation, period. And then 24 to 48 hours before the event, you will get your link and instructions, because this is a serious group. This is for the chosen. This is for specific people that know this is for you, and no drama. No, it ain't going to be no regular replay. Yes, I might cut it off before Sunday, and that it is what it is. Thank you all so much. Instagram, somebody put that in the chat for me. Who's saying they can't hear? Instagram, can y'all hear me? Somebody saying they can't hear. Instagram, can you hear me? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Now, family, let's get ready to get into it. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes, they say they can hear me. So whoever said they can't hear me, y'all help them in the chat. Tell them in the chat, family, to turn off their device and turn it back on or fix their device, because everybody else can hear me. Now, let's talk today real quick, because I got to get ready to go here in a minute. I have an interview on another platform today that's going to air later. And so I'll be giving you information on that as well. You all know Colin Powell passed. Yes, I believe that Colin Powell is in part responsible for an illegal war. Yes, I believe that he was the black face that they used. They used this black man's credibility. So, black family, I'm not going to use his untimely death, I'm going to call it. For those of you that are saying, oh, he's in his 80s. For those of you that sit up here talking about every other morbidity or pre-existing condition, I'm going to tell your funny looking self something in about 5 minutes. I'm going to tell your funny looking self something in about 5 minutes. Talk black to me. You all that say that are making excuses for the devil. I want to show you a brief clip of Kamala talking on Colin Powell, but I also want to read you something interesting that the media said. Shout out to my really, really good sister. She said, girl, I know you saw this. I said, yeah, you know, I already saw this, but I thought today I wanted to briefly talk about it for today's brief war briefing. Instagram, come on over to flytobequeentv.com, Instagram, because I need to use this device because I got to read this to them now and let them listen, okay? Come on over Instagram to flytobequeentv.com and Instagram, sign up right now for Sunday, October 24th for this ancestral messenger code webinar and activation on purposewithvicky.com. Meanwhile, I'll see you over here on flynubianqueentv.com. Now watch this, family. Let me post this, and then I'll cue what I need to share with you. Then I'll share. Then I'll talk about. In the meantime, while I'm doing this, keep giving us a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Share, 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 share. Share, 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 share. Thank you so much, beloved. Thank you so very much. Now, I broke this on my social media platform on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. I'm sorry, on Instagram at Vicky Vicky Dillard. Dillard Vicky, my last name first. And then on my Instagram page, I showed it. I posted on my Instagram page there at Vicky X Dillard. Now watch this. Again, family, be wise in the chat. No, I'm not going to talk about the you know what, family. Thank you for understanding how circumspect I must be by not using specific words, okay? Don't even use the emojis, all them shots and stuff, family. Let's not do too much. Let's take all that out because they'll use algorithms even in the comment section, okay? So let's get all that out of there, family. Let's be wise. We already know what I'm saying, right? Talk black to me if you already know what I'm saying. We're intelligent black people. What I'm focusing on today is the fact that the white media is having a hissy fit because of the power of black media. Because of the fact that black people get to speak for themselves without a filter. Are y'all hearing me today? It's going to be a brief war briefing. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Does that make sense, family? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. What happened, Vicky? Let me read you this. Let me read you this now. Here we go. Right now, this is the Copyright Act of 1976. Copyright Act, the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might profit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Thank those of you who are signing up for clubvicky.com. But if you're signing up for clubvicky.com thinking that you're going to get in Sunday, you won't. I'm so used to spoiling my Club Vicky members. They get in free to all of my special 2-hour masterminds, but that's not the case with this. You're going to have to pay on my website. Somebody say follow the instructions at onpurposewithvicky.com. It's an amazing thing. You do need to sign up for clubvicky.com because I'm going to have a lecture ready for you tomorrow. We do those on Wednesdays. But don't think that you're going to sign up for that for $1 and get into this on Sunday. No, baby. This is something totally different. This is directly on my website. You got to go to onpurposewithvicky.com. I see a few people that have done that before. That's a good thing. Yes, sign up for Club Vicky. Y'all know I push that hard. I push all the Flynubian stuff. I push the network so much people think that I am the total network. I put the network on my platform so much. I give so much honor to Dr. Boyce, the networks, and his other affiliates, and to the other queens, that when I did an event the other day, they actually introduced me as the owner. And I had to let them know I'm a business owner, but I don't own the particular network. I just show grace and kindness and respect, and I honor and promote, and I am an extraordinary blessing to every network and every space and every place I'm on. Talk black to me. Talk black to me. But this one has to do with you signing up at onpurposewithvicky.com. That's why I keep pushing that so that you don't get confused. By the way, this is my supplement water. Nobody think nothing. Now watch this. What had happened was Kamala was on the plane. Colin Powell passed away. She calls herself giving some words of encouragement, right? Listen to what Kamala said.
Wow. What an extraordinary public servant, American patriot. I last saw him in July at the dinner. It was a small dinner that the president hosted for Chancellor Angela Merkel. She practiced with me that morning at the residence, and Secretary Powell and I had a chance to who
Now I'm gonna skip there. I'm gonna skip, and of course, all of this is on the Copyright Act. This is totally fine for us to show you this and listen to it, even though I won't use the word. But I want y'all to take notice. This, what you're listening to, look who's sitting there next to her. Somebody tell me who's sitting there next to her. Make sure you spell her name right. Who is that sitting there next to Kamala Harris? I just wanted you to know what you're listening to. I want you to see the scene because they're actually live on the plane talking to the black-looking media press folk. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Who is that, family? Thank you, Sam, for saying it right. It's the linebacker. Her name is no longer Simone Sanders. The accurate name for this polka dot, God today, because she got polka dots on. The actual name for the polka dot sitting there is the linebacker. Thank you. I used to refer to her as Simone Sanders. Put the footballs in the chat. Somebody put some footballs in the chat. I just got to let you know what scene you're looking at. Because some of y'all be like, well, Vicky, what I'm listening to, you got to have the context right. God today. So as you're listening to Kamala Harris, she's in the presence of the linebacker. Now, for those of you that don't understand that, some of you might be new, some of you might be watching this later. Y'all play too much. I gotta show kindness to our new audience members. Simone Sanders, y'all play too much. I love y'all. Lord, I bow to y'all. Y'all are my bliss. Do you all know that you guys give me so much meaning and purpose? Do you all know that no matter even how much I fuss and scream, that you guys give me the highest honor, that you trust my work, my message? Like, this is a huge deal. You guys make me feel like I'm more than a superstar. I rock with y'all. I love y'all. Keep them footballs coming. Watch this. God, today. Now play it, Vicky. I see the footballs, but I had to do my job as a media person to show you what the world was going on. Hit that thumbs up button, family. Now back to this, because this is only a minute, and you're gonna hear me talk over the brother when he gets ready to say that. Y'all listen now. Stop playing. I'm the show. I need a few more minutes. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Listen, y'all play too much. Listen. Here she go. Funny looking self. So she's talking about Colin Powell, right? Then she says this.
who we are as a nation. And I think that's one of the most important things to take away, which is that he broke so many barriers, and those barriers were not easy to break by any stretch. But he did it with dignity. He did it with grace. And because of what he was able to accomplish, it really did elevate our nation in so many ways. So, may he rest in peace.
Listen. Okay.
Message for Americans who know that he was fully vaccinated with COVID.
Okay.
Now remain skeptical about getting the vaccine, despite the fact that yes, he did have a cancer diagnosis as well.
Now look at this. Watch this. I'm gonna mute it. Don't get mad, family. I turned it down, even though it's totally fine for us to play it. I don't say the word, you know what. I don't talk about the cocoa or the juice. But I want to show you that the media and the White House is freaking out right now. And I'm going to tell you why.
I don't think that what happened in terms of his health situation is exactly what the doctors have told us can happen, right? In terms of people who are immunocompromised, people who have pre-existing conditions. I think today is a day to really reflect on the life of the man and his extraordinary service, and not to politicize.
She said not to politicize the issue. And then she walks off. But look, I'm going to mute this. Now I want you to look at the scene. Look who's asking her these questions. Do you guys think that she did a whole address to talk about Colin Powell's death, and she only took one question, which that whole thing was staged? The linebacker made sure that was the only question, because they're trying to stop Black folk from drawing any conclusions about the you know what. Look, hold on. Hold on.
So many barriers, and those barriers were not easy to break by any stretch.
Watch this.
But he did it with dignity. He did it with grace.
I'm finna mute this.
And because of what he was able to accomplish, it really did elevate our nation in so many ways. So, may he rest in peace.
What's your message for Americans who know that he was fully vaccinated?
Look, hold on. Let me turn the volume down because I want you to look at who's asking it. I'm trying to show you how this was a whole setup. Here we go. Look who's on the scene, family. Thumbs up, everybody. Look, look. The linebacker and mostly black folks. You see that one white guy sitting over on the corner. She didn't take no more questions. And the guy specifically said, what's your message? Because, you know, he had the you know what, and he took the you know what. And then he gonna bring up the fact that he had also had cancer. Family, she didn't take any other questions. She only made comments. She was only there to talk about his legacy. And real gently, she takes the question from the black man with black staff around to say, what's your message to people that might be skeptical? What made them think we were going to be skeptical when the only thing we should be talking about is the fact that a high-level governmental official just died? They're afraid that you're going to start to intelligently think for yourself. They're also desperate, the media, who used to control your mind until we got here, who used to control your mind till other conscious black men and women begin to seed knowledge and wisdom into you. You got to ask yourself, what made her take that as the only question? They intentionally tied her comments about his legacy in life into that one and only question to stop you from drawing any conclusions and to consider what the family said. What do you mean, family? Do you guys know that the media is freaking out right now? Talk black to me, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Share, share, share. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Share, 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 share. Do you guys know that the media and Kamala, the White House, is freaking out? Vicky, give us more evidence. This is from CNN. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm not even going to use the word, but look at the headline. That Asian lady is a doctor. She's been commenting the whole time that this thing has been going on for the past 2 years. Look at the headline. Now listen to what I'm going to read you. I'm going to connect some dots. Y'all know how we do. Thumbs up, family. Former U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell died Monday of, you all know what, complications. But they use the word. Former U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell died on Monday of the you know what, complications. His family announced that he was fully, you know what, fully vacationed. He was 84 years old. Look what they did. They put this, they highlighted this next part, and had multiple myeloma, a blood cancer. Family, let me tell y'all something right now. Come here. I see y'all coming on in. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Come here, family. Come here. Because y'all know Vicky don't get into the details of the you know what. When I broke the news on my Instagram page at Vicky X Dillard, before there, I tweeted about it on Dillard Vicky on Instagram. My name is spelled V-I-C-K-I, family. Don't put no E's in my name. Don't put no double K's and no Y's. And no, my name is not short for Victoria. My mama said I didn't look like no Victoria. My name is spelled Vicky, V-I-C-K-I. Look. He was fully vacationed, and his family announced it on Facebook. Y'all ain't catching it. His family announced it on Facebook. And the thing that the family made clear is that he was suffering from the you know what complications. And he was fully you know what. So if the family, stop and listen to me. If the black family, I'm going to have to say it again for the slow people. If the black family who knew his entire health circumstance noted in their Facebook announcement that his complications was directly because of the you-know-what, and that he was fully vacationed. The family was intelligent enough to know, because they would have walked with their dad, their husband, and their father, which is the same thing as dad. They would have walked with him enough to know what should have been emphasized first. The family said, the family who understood well his entire medical history said on Facebook first, the complications he suffered was because of the you-know-what, and that he was fully vacationed. Yes, of course, we know that he was dealing with the blood situation, but they emphasize the preeminent issue. For you knuckleheads that want to tell me, oh, his immune system was compromised, slowness. I have an autoimmune illness. I know that. Before the you-know-what took place in the country 2 years ago, I was already taking precautions because of the compromising of my autoimmune illness. And I shouldn't even say mine, but what I'm diagnosed, because I'm making progress. Talk black to me. Talk black to me. Watch this. And I'm speaking all of that by faith. I'm seeing some other little stuff happen in my life that's positive, but I'm using also a holistic doctor in addition to traditional doctors, because the only thing my traditional doctors wanted me to do is give up on me and make me go take nuclear steps. I've integrated holistic steps to help me. Talk black to me. Ask yourself. They immediately said that. The second paragraph. Health officials worry that anti-you-know-what activists will seize upon Powell's death to make the claim that the you-know-what don't work. They're once again telling you. Now, don't you know if they found out that a favorite celebrity of theirs got the you-know-what because they were out partying, don't you know that the media would have immediately jumped to conclusions and said that's why they got it? The media would have been using that one rare case. If it was in line with their talking points, they would have used that as the reason why all of our energy should be on just this one topic and nothing else. They don't care that black folks are dying of other diseases. They don't care about the mental health situation we're in that kills black people. They don't care that the spiritual, mental aspects that weaken your immune system that makes you open to diseases. They don't care that in every metric, every healthcare metric, every economic metric, every socioeconomic metric, every area of people activity, black folks are at the bottom. They don't care about those deaths. They don't care about the diseases and the issues for which black folks are dying in larger numbers than they do this. That's not sexy enough. The reason black folks are also hesitant is not just because of America's long and unbroken, centuries-old medical apartheid against black people. But we see that when we're dying and being destroyed in other areas in greater numbers, you don't even care, America. Raise your hand if you think that's suspect. This issue is not just about the Jews. The issue for which black folks are mad about, are hesitant about, is not just about this issue. You guys are literally, come here, punishing people that say they have the right to choose with what they do with their bodies. How y'all gonna have white people come out like Ice-T's lily white wife, Ashton Kutcher, his lily white wife, along with their lily white children, and many more that came out to tell folks to stop. They don't bathe. They don't believe in baths. Ice-T's wife says she don't even take a bath until she feels icky. That's her word verbatim. She says she only takes showers and baths when she gets a feeling of ickiness. Those people that do that and that murder Black people, they all of a sudden want us to take their words for stuff. Black people are the cleanest group of people on the planet. We introduce soap and water. Somebody shout out our Moorish brothers and sisters. That means Black. How many of y'all know when we was in school, when they taught us about the Dark Ages, they didn't tell us that the Dark Ages was dark because of white people being in darkness in Europe. They didn't teach us that it was Black people that brought the Renaissance, soap and water, and civilization to white people who were in darkness. They didn't tell you that's why it was the Dark Ages. So all of a sudden, we, who are mothers and fathers, who raise grown children, grown grandchildren, who are the guardians of other people's children, you telling Black mothers and fathers, and for that matter, yellow ones, red ones, brown ones, and white ones, you guys are telling us who are mothers and fathers. My mother made split-second decisions in our lives that had to do with our health. She made what could be argued life and death situations for a whole bunch of kids. God, today. My grandparents were intelligent enough to raise us along with our mothers when we were, when we moved to their city in Mississippi. My grandparents managed to raise some of the most intelligent Black children. They managed to make split-second life and death decisions. You got family members who work with dangerous chemicals that make life and death decisions. You've got family members and loved ones, and some of you are listening to me. You all tell me, because I asked you to put it in the chat. You guys comment. You all are in my DMs. You guys email me. You guys reach out to me in I'm on so many platforms. I can't keep up with all the comments. It's not possible. You guys tell me that you're engineers. You tell me you're daycare workers. You're home health care workers. You're doctors, you're lawyers, you're scientists. Some of you have prevented deaths. Some of you that are daycare workers saw a little child that was having a seizure, a little child that might have killed themselves, a child that was choking on something, and you saved their lives. You people who make split-second life and death decisions, you who are listening to me now, who I say I bow to you, I'm your sister with the curly braids. You who I tell you I respect you, you who I tell you you are my bliss. You who I say it's an honor to talk to you. Listen, y'all telling me now, y'all saying you pharmacists. I see y'all saying nurses. Some of you all told me you were truck drivers. Some of you told me you work with hazmat. Somebody, Dr. Dre Mills says firefighters. Put your occupations and the woes of your those of your loved ones in the chat. Some of you are pilots. Some of you are subway drivers. Some of you are train drivers. Some of you are bus drivers. You all make life and death situations every day. Some of you all are inspectors. And if you screw up your job, you all know that your job is so serious, it won't just affect 1 or 2 lives. If you give an approval for somebody to go dig it and they might bust a gas pipe, you know they could blow up a whole city. Somebody said human resource, engineer, nurse. Somebody said government worker. Somebody just said airline, pharmacist, retired lawyer, RN, psychological therapist, intelligence analyst, sociologist, analyst, pipe fitter, LPN, chef, TSA, DHS. Somebody just told me they're a doula. Woo! Somebody said labor and delivery. Somebody said security. Somebody said CNA. Somebody said college professor. Somebody just said paralegal. Somebody just said locomotive engineer. Y'all, I could cry. Y'all making me cry. Somebody just said aircraft technician. Somebody said school bus driver. Somebody said mother. Somebody said medical billing. Somebody said 22 years in local government. Somebody said construction manager. Tarot reader. Even they have a place. Children's counselor. You know why? Because those of you who do spiritual work, those of you who do counseling, how many of you all know that you have kept other folks from doing something stupid to themselves or someone they love? This is why I bow to you. They're telling you that they're telling you that your judgment is good in all those other areas. Somebody just said you're an organic farmer. Somebody said chemical operator. You all who I have so much respect for. You all who I'm bowing down to, you who make life and death decisions every day, they're telling you now, all of a sudden, you're too stupid to know what to do. You, every one of you, should feel like they spit in your face. Somebody just said police officer, supply chain manager, author, filmmaker, architect, songwriter, medical courier. Wow. What does a medical courier do? Don't tell me you're somebody that gives out medicine. Somebody tell me, what does a medical courier do? Somebody said allied health. Somebody said you're a phlebotomist. God, today, y'all are blood people. Custodian. Look, what if a medical courier, y'all make sure that I'm getting it right with this particular career. The people that deliver medicines, what if the person that's a medical courier delivers someone the wrong medicine? Somebody that just had a stroke, they give them some heart medicine instead. Somebody just said a father, a coach. Somebody else just said respiratory therapist, medical assistants, behavioral health counselor, blood transport, delivery meds. Family, if a medical courier gives accidentally, or if they're so preoccupied that they give the wrong medicine to somebody else, and just say the person that takes their medicine, they didn't notice that they was giving the wrong medicine, they just automatically open it up. Could they possibly endanger someone's life? Do you know people tell me, I have testimony after testimony after testimony, not only from somebody that actually said they were physically healed. People have credited me on a number of occasions and said that they listened to me and they had a gun in their hand and they said I was bamming on the gavel. And I said some stuff and it stopped them from killing themselves. Do you know how many times somebody said to me, Vicky, you stopped me from taking my own life? They're telling us we're stupid now. They're telling us that you're so stupid, Vicky. Whatever your names with these illustrious careers, you guys are my heroes. Y'all trying to make me cry up in this chat. I'm trying to hold back. Y'all play too much. I got chills right now. Like, I'm really trying not to act a fool on this network. You who make life and death decisions every single day. Telling you you don't have good judgment enough to decide for yourself what to do. We're not dogging other people that decide to do it. We're just saying for us, we have the right to choose. They're telling you now, you're so stupid that we're going to mandate that you can't even go eat at a restaurant without a passport or proof. They're telling you your judgment now is so flawed. After 60 years of living, 50 years of living, 21 years even of living, they're telling you you managed to get through life and raise whole grown human beings into grown-ups. Some of you have birthed powerful sons and daughters. They're telling you now you're too stupid. They're saying you're so stupid, we've got to mandate and control you. We got to tell you you can't even go work out. You can't go to restaurants. You can't travel. Your babies can't go to school. You can't work, which means they're telling you we're going to mess up your mortgage, your rent, your livelihood, your housing. We're going to mess with your transportation. We're going to mess with your business. And for those of us who are entrepreneurs and business owners now, even though you all know our incomes are separate, what my personal income might be different, but I'm thankful that my personal business is growing. I'm thankful for my investments. When I say investments, meaning when I'm investing myself in computer and things that help me with my business and growing and other expenses that we have. They're telling you now that those people that you do business with, even though you pay Black people, the money you pay your Black accountants with, the money that you pay your suppliers with, your clients and customers, they're telling you now they're going to mess with all of that. until you comply with the mandates. You are not stupid, family. You're not out of your mind. And I want you all to know I don't encourage you. None of us encourage you to be stupid. We tell you to go to cdc.gov to do your homework. But then we also tell you, as I keep saying, to go to NOI.org and look at the two-part series called Beyond Tuskegee. We tell you to consult with your own doctors, don't we? We tell you to consult with your own medical professionals. We tell you that we're not giving you medical advice or legal advice. We tell you to trust that you are intelligent and that you know you've been making good decisions. Do you know I've got supporters that write me letters, 66, 70 some years old, grandmamas and grandpa, that tell me they've got new life listening to the Vicky Show. These people have been a blessing to us for so long. Raised children has been nothing but a blessing to society. And now they're telling you your judgment is flawed. And they told you you only had bad judgment the past, 24 months approximately. Forget the 60, 70 years you've been living previous to that. Forget the previous 20 years you've been living, the previous 30 years, the previous 40 years. None of that matters now. So then, for those of you that don't understand where I'm coming from when I say Kamala Harris furious with Colin Powell's family? The media is furious with Colin Powell's family. Do you all know why? Even though Colin Powell worked, arguably, credibly, truly, for war criminals, and some people would even say he himself is one. But his family didn't go through the White House before they issued the statement. His family didn't get Jen Psaki, the press secretary's, permission to craft the family's message. They told in the first few lines of the statement his complications was directly connected to the cocoa and that he was fully vacationed. Now the media is bringing up the cancer stuff. They're bringing up everything else. They're bringing up everything else so that we can draw that conclusion first. What you guys don't understand is if those individuals were living with the preconditions that they had, the pre-existing conditions, why do you guys want to play with us as if to say that you know what has nothing to do with what happened? And if some of you are going to say, well, we know that it may have played a role, Vicky, but when it comes down to the you know what, how is it that you can say that that didn't play a real role when you all are sitting there telling us his cancer did it? Even though his family mentioned that he had the disease, the first thing that they made clear was what his complications were and what he did to prevent the you know what. What we're trying to get you all to see also, why is it that when people question it, they're censored? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me show you a post I put up and I got to get ready to go. By the way, family, for those of you that don't know, I've got an amazing upcoming. I want y'all to look at this post when I pull it up. I've got an amazing life-changing webinar and activation, a 2-hour activation and webinar this Sunday. Mark your calendars. The link is onpurposewithvicky.com. Onpurposewithvicky.com. What is it? I had a supernatural. If you ain't supernatural, if you ain't spiritual, this ain't for you. But some time back, I had an encounter with the messenger. And recently, the messenger gave me a specific code and word to share with the people. Not just the information I'm supposed to share, but I have been given a specific formula to actually activate your royal bloodline. This messenger made it clear, and this was information that I channeled later, that the information I'm sharing is stuff that NASA knows. It's stuff that the government knows. It's the secrets that the elite know. And it's something that's already in our bodies. A power that can help us as a people to overcome if we properly heal an ability to bring resources into the lives of our family. When I say resources, I'm not talking about just financially, though it includes it. I'm talking about familiar or family resources, healing your lineage. And this is nothing to play with. If this is for you, you want to go immediately to onpurposewithvikki.com. Look for the menu button. The menu button is the ones with the lines. Click on the menu button, which is the lines. You will see a link that says purchase store. You will see the link there to purchase. This is not with clubvikki.com, even though I want you all to sign up for that too. That's what I do for Wednesdays. I'm going to continue to do that. But this is a special 2-hour webinar. It's going to be Sunday. You're not going to be able to record it because that's how sacred the space is. There are specific instructions that's on the website. And you are not even going to get the link until 24 to 48 hours before the event. And we've made it clear that if our tech who's involved in this detects that you shared the link with somebody else, you're going to be immediately cut out. Family, I do these 2-hour webinars every so often. I do my weekly mastermind at clubvikki.com once a week. So make sure that you sign up for that too. That's only $1 to enter that. And it's a cheap price after that for each month. Even though I'm giving you heavyweight spiritual filet mignon. Talk black to me. This is for a particular group. And yes, just like I cut off the keys, folks was mad at me because I stopped selling the keys. I'm going to announce when I'm going to put the keys back up. But I don't put stuff up there, family, just because something is selling good. I have spiritual integrity. I move by intuition and what the spirit tells me to do. So stay tuned for the keys. But yes, I cut the keys off days ago because I got to do what I'm supposed to do when I'm supposed to do it. The same with this webinar. I might cut the webinar off before Sunday because we're going to send out the links 24 to 48 hours. So I'll see, but don't get mad if I don't. It just may not be for you. And it's okay. And don't compare my work to other spiritual people. I admit other spiritual people may be more professional than me. I know I don't have the licensing and man credits that other folks do. I don't diss other people's spiritual work. I know I'm a nobody. I brag that I know stuff that I don't know. But what is undeniable is the information I'm going to share didn't come from me. And even bigger than the information is the activation I was told to give. Go to onpurposewithvikki.com. Onpurposewithvikki.com. The link is in the chat. I cannot wait to share with you this information. It's about the ancestors. And believe me, some of you all don't even know what we mean sometimes when we say ancestors. I'm going to get into that too as well. So go to onpurposewithvikki.com. Make sure you do that, family. I'm almost done. I posted this the other day. Let me clear this off. I posted this Fox News anchor. Look. And again, family, this is not about the actual you know what. We're talking about look what's happening to first and foremost our people. And then by extension, look what's happening to the world. Because you ask a question. Y'all remember this man? He didn't always work at Fox News. He was working for one of the other white conglomerates. He's only been at Fox News the past few years. He was at another major network before he went to Fox. Look at the headline. Fox News anchor John Roberts deleted a tweet that questioned the you know what. Do you know that under the Democrats, that the fact that you're even asking a question, do you all know we're not sitting here telling you not to do it? You didn't hear Vikki, family, using intelligence and getting secondary opinions, tertiary opinions, requesting alternative methods doesn't mean that you're trying to, do something that's crazy. He made headlines because he deleted a tweet that questioned the you know what. After who? Colin Powell died. So after Colin Powell died, he knew that Colin Powell was fully you know what. Colin Powell had more than one you know what. So this Fox News anchor is saying, why does this keep happening to people that take the juice? someone, he hurried up and deleted it so he wouldn't get in trouble. Y'all see that? He questioned it after Colin Powell died. That's what y'all better follow me on Vicky X Dillard. Now I really put a lot of stuff out on Twitter. Sometimes I have to slow up on Twitter. I ain't gonna tell you why, but anyway. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Did y'all see it? Hear me? He started to question the juice after Colin Powell died. But he hurried up and deleted his own tweet. Y'all know Fox News lied day and night. But he hurried up and removed his tweet because he questioned whether or not the you know what is effective for Colin. Because you're asking questions, should that be means for you to be shut down? I ain't talking about me. I'm telling you what the news reported. He removed that tweet. I'm not going to go any further, except to say that the way Kamala set that situation up, the way the linebacker, aka Simone Sanders, sat up there and helped set up that situation to where she was talking about how wonderful Colin Powell was, and she only took one question that was specifically, in my opinion, targeted to Black people, because the Black man said, what about those that are hesitant? How are they going to look at his life? To me, that's a disrespect to the legacy of Colin Powell. That you don't let free-thinking people think. And in fact, you don't just not let them, you penalize them. Let me get ready to go, family. Thank you so much for tuning in. I got to get ready for my interview. Y'all showed up pretty heavy today. Don't miss this show. I'm normally here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, the Vicky War Briefings. Make sure, family, that you sign up and register for the All Black National Convention. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be powerful heavy hitters for Dr. Boyce's annual All Black National Convention. I'm going to be there doing a keynote as well. Please go to allblacknationalconvention.com so that you can see the worldwide Black leaders that are going to be at this conference. It's going to be live in Florida, but I believe they still got some virtual tickets as well. So I'm going to give a keynote. I cannot wait. It's at the end of this month, the beginning of November. Register at All Black National Convention. Also, beloved, register for my special event, 2 hours ancestral messenger code. I'm going to give you some information that I channeled and some information that I was specifically given from a messenger, a supernatural messenger. It was confirmed later. I confirmed after I got the supernatural insight. Later did I confirm, meaning scientific stuff that proved what I was told. Not that I needed proof, because I live spiritually for stuff like that. I just obey what Spirit tell me to do. Proof later came, but more than the information, I'm going to give you an activation. If that's you, go to onpurposewithvicky.com. Onpurposewithvicky.com. You only got a few days to register. Yes, I might cut it off. And no, I don't want to hear no drama. Because this is a spiritual thing. Go to onpurposewithvicky.com. Onpurposewithvicky.com. onpurposewithvicki. onpurposewithvicki.com. The link is in the chat. Love you so much. Thank you for tuning in for today's early war briefing. You are my bliss. I bow to you. I love you so much.